And then related to intention, another thing I've been just reflecting on is that it wasn't that long ago. It really wasn't. I think it was maybe 2016 or 17 that it was after a particularly difficult EMDR session, and I remember my very good friend Ramona was wise and kind enough to schedule a little debrief, a little time where we could eat, fast food, and this time it was Chinese fast food. And it was after a particularly difficult EMDR session where I had a very, very, very important revelation. And it came out of that difficult session with Janet, in which I realized all these things that I was doing. Hard things, remarkable things that I had done in my life. The ambitious reaches, the profoundly ambitious projects, the suffering over words, suffering over big meanings of things, and all of it. What I was trying to do was make myself real, which is a really, really strange thing to be 46, 47 years old and realize that so much of your life you've been trying to make yourself real. And what I mean by real is that I deserve to be here. And I know that sounds just horrible, right? I mean, I hear it and I feel empathy to myself. And I didn't believe I was a horrible person. I wasn't eaten up with bad things, but I definitely didn't think of myself as relevant enough to be here. It's bizarre. So connected with that as I was trying to make myself lovable. I was trying to make myself real. And that intention matters, right? Why we do the things we do matters. Because shockingly little of it, I guess not shockingly, but very, very little of it did and met that intention. Because when you do healing, you do really, really good healing, you realize that what you're trying to do, you're realizing that a lot of your life's mission is to accomplish something that you were already born into, that you're burning yourself up for something that's already here. You just weren't shown how to see it. It wasn't modeled for you how to see it, how to live it, how to really embody it. And there's no blame. I say that without any real blame right now in any of it. It just is. So, but there's a moment. There's a moment in transformational trauma therapies where you may realize something, and you may find that you might be able to rethink in those parts of you who have been doing those things, those very, very hard, ambitious things in the world, might be able to think about what they want to do rather than what they need to do. How do they want to spend their time? And what I've noticed lately is that I'm still doing big projects. I'm still doing ambitious stuff. But I'm doing it waking up every day, absolutely certain that I'm real, that my life has consequence, that I deserve to be here as much as anyone else, and that I am completely, regardless of how anyone thinks of me, deserving of love and safety and attention and kindness and all the things I deserve and feel the need to also give. So that's an amazing thing, to have spent most of your life paying the wrong taxes, right? Paying taxes to, you know, the wrong municipality, right? And of course you don't get a refund, right? That time, that energy, you don't get that back. But my goodness, when you heal, it's nice not to be confused about what you're doing. It's nice to have clear intentions, and it's nice to be able to do something because you choose it. It is an enormous, enormous privilege in this world to be able to do the things we do because we choose to do them. That is, I don't know what we call that privilege. We may need to, we may need to come up with a word for that. Maybe that's the sum of all of the privileges I have, including having had the privilege to do a good chunk of healing around things that just kept me so long, so stuck. So it's nice to have a kind of a public face. It's a little bit weird to have a public face, and I think I'm at my core an introvert, and it's very bizarre when people say nice things. I meet people from all over the world that want to, do consultations with me, that have had prior encounters with me online, and that is very bizarre because I don't know yet what they've been exposed to, what they see, what they're here for, what their interest is, but it's still okay. It's just deeply, deeply okay, because I'm okay, and I'm doing the things I do for the right reasons. If you want, even for the right selfishnesses, right? For the right reasons. And it feels like the taxes that I'm paying for that are going to the right places. They're going to the right municipalities. So that's nice. That's nice to, I don't know, it feels incredibly, incredibly fortunate. So I'd encourage you to find it. If there's a way that you can, do some healing and transformational trauma therapies, I'd encourage you to do it. It is not a one-time thing. It is not a one summer thing. It has been a fair chunk of the last 7 or 8 years. So I'm thankful for the privilege of being able to get started on the process of self-excavation and finding that at the end of the day, in all of this and all of those even misguided intentions, in all of it, at the core, my intentions were still good. Strange. That also is a fortune, to have lived a life with so much misfortune, so much misdirection, so much kind of lack of lack of guidance. But I've lived a remarkably interesting life where at every point my intentions check out. It's one of the great fortunes, I think, of where I am right here, right now.